Well, welcome to COM 203. I'm really confident you're going to enjoy this class. I think it's going to open up your eyes to a new way of looking at, quote, the media. In fact, there is no such thing as the media, and that's what we'll be getting into in great detail in this class. The main goal is to get you to look at the media in a more informed way. See, I have my note cards here, so I give these kinds of presentations and try to be very organized. A more comprehensive way to build your own critical thinking skills about the social and political issues that are going on around you all the time, whether or not you're paying attention. That said, the class itself is very, very heavily driven by discussions. Discussions are, I give you specific topics, I deliver course content within the discussions. Course content is delivered in two ways, via the textbook, and you need to read the textbook, and you need to follow the study guides in order to do well on the projects that are related to the textbook, okay? And then you need to read the material that's in the discussions in order to do well on that discussion. So there is a lot of reading in this class. The whole purpose of classroom discussion is to get you all to work together to build knowledge. I cannot pour the knowledge into your head, and even a textbook doesn't do that. But by working together in sort of a group setting, this creates knowledge. You build knowledge. And this is the way the real world works. When you get out into the marketplace of ideas, into your own profession or your own career, wherever you're going, you'll find you spend a lot of time talking with colleagues, talking with your boss, and building knowledge that way. So these are all excellent skills. Discussions require that you, this is all in the syllabus, by the way, so please go over this again by reading the syllabus. Discussions require that you answer the question that I pose, that you read the material that's in the discussion, and then you answer the question in 3 paragraphs. I'm looking for a lot of detail. I'm looking for a lot of critical thinking, okay? And then by the second due date, there's always two due dates for discussions. Look at the calendar. All right, by the second due date, you must respond to one peer, one other person who made a response, okay? And that response must also be detailed and comprehensive. And that's what builds critical thinking. That's what builds knowledge when you all work together. I'm trying to replicate in this internet class the best practices of a face-to-face classroom. I'm trying to create a sense of a learning community, and I'm trying to keep us all connected to me and connected to each other. Okay, so this is covered in detail in the syllabus, what I'm expecting and how I grade that. Okay, then a second item, the class is heavily driven by peer review. There are 2 major projects. There are no exams, okay? You cannot do the major projects without reading the textbook. All the material that you need to understand where I'm headed, what I want from you in the major projects is in the textbook, okay? There's study guides. If you go down and look through the Moodle, you see I give you the readings, and I'll get to that in a second, and then I give you study guides that you can look at to help correspond with the readings. They're like PowerPoint outlines is what they are. The 2 major projects, they can either be PowerPoints. I'm kind of in favor of PowerPoints. Or if you prefer, you can write research papers, similar kind of thing. PowerPoints are research too, okay? They're just more visual. Research paper is more text-oriented, all right? So it's up to you. Then, before you actually turn in these projects to me, you submit them to your group. I have created groups for peer review. And in that group, you review everybody in the group. You turn in your project on time to that group. And then you go through everybody's project for a couple of reasons. One is you learn something about their project if the topic's different than yours, or you get some ideas, all right, about your own project that you haven't thought about. You get to see probably what really excellent projects look like. You'll know a good project when you see one, and then you get to say to yourself, wow, I haven't done that. I'd better do that, okay? And then, losing track of the numbers, okay, 4, then your peers will make comments on your projects, okay? And that means that maybe they have some ideas on how to help you, because you all want A's, okay? Bar set very high in this class. I've taught it several times. I designed the class. I have examples there of what A projects look like. You need to meet that, and your peers will help you do that, okay? So that's what peer review does. So what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to start with the syllabus, all right? I've gone over all this. The syllabus gives detailed goals, gives detailed information on how to grade, gives all the late penalties and that kind of thing. These are fast-moving classes. It's deadly to get behind in an 8-week course, even face-to-face, and it's even deadlier to get behind in an internet course. The work piles up. There's a lot to read in an internet course. They're not like face-to-face classes, okay? Class is divided into lessons, all right? It's important, very important, that you read the learning module for each lesson. They give you the exact details as to exactly what I'm expecting, exactly what you're supposed to be reading, exactly where you're supposed to be headed with the material, okay? The other important document, of course, is the course calendar. There are multiple due dates. I do send you reminders. It's imperative that you're reading your campus email because the reminders go to your campus email. okay? You could go ahead and link your email to your personal account. That's what I've done, okay? And then last but not least, speaking about email, I'm available. I'm very, very available. I'm available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, easily, okay? I read my email all the time. Doesn't do a lot of good to call me. I'm not in front of my computer. I have other classes that I'm teaching. I'm very active. I'm outdoors a lot, okay? I travel. That's why I teach internet classes. And calling me doesn't really work well because I won't know who you are, I won't know which class you're in, and I won't know what the answer is. But you can email me, and I'm glad to give you lengthy responses. Don't wait till the weekend. I need some time off. I take time off. I take Saturday and Sunday off. I don't read my email, okay? So please, secret to success in any internet class is to get in early in the week, and often you'll see announcements from me up there in the news forum, which do go to your email, okay? You're likely to see a new video like this. I put a video in at the beginning of every lesson, all right? Often put it in at the beginning of other projects, that kind of thing. So you're likely to see a new video, and you'll get notification of this in your campus email if you're reading your campus email, okay? Also, when I grade something, I let you know, and Moodle actually lets you know that I've graded something. It sends a message to your campus email. If you're not reading your campus email, you're hurting yourself, okay? And there is a way, if you noodle around in Microsoft Office, there is a way to get it to forward it to your Hotmail or Gmail account. So please, there are no stupid questions in this class. I prefer it if you've looked at the syllabus and looked at the documentation, okay? Show me that you've made an effort. But if you have questions about an assignment, the due dates are very clear. Please, the calendar, study the calendar. Discussions tend to fall. Your post is due on a Thursday night. I've got that in the calendar, okay? And then you must respond to a peer by Sunday night. Peer review is a little wacky, trying to fit peer review in, so you got to very carefully follow the due dates. And I will remind you every week of what the due dates are, okay? So, hey, please get a hold of me. If you need me, I'm happy to answer questions. I'm here for you.